Hey everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamline Legal, where we help law firms get the most out of their practice management software. So back in November, I had the great opportunity to fly down to Miami and record a CLE program for a company that I'll go ahead and put the link in the comments in case anyone's interested. But specifically, it had to do with billing and creating a billing system. And it was predicated on the idea that attorneys should not be preparing their own bills. And I am a firm believer in this. I think that you do not need a law license to create bills off of a billing software. You don't need a law license to send them out. You don't need a law license to collect on that money. Point being, you don't need to be an attorney to do that. And so I think that, in fact, when attorneys do prepare their own bills and send them out, that it is not financially advantageous because it's taking away from time they could be billing hourly or doing more productive things for the law firm that can't be handled by other people. So I recorded this CLE, and every once in a while it's still available online. So every once in a while I get a question from attorneys following up on something I said in the CLE. And so I did get a question the other day, and I responded back to the guy. It was an attorney who was asking about timekeeping software, passive timekeeping software. And so we talked about that a little bit via email. And then he responded and he said, "Thanks for your response. This is my 34th year of private practice, and yet your seminar was very helpful in focusing me to do the things I know I should do. We are currently moving to Clio. I've been a TimeSlips and Abacus user for so long, those programs are no longer supported." Anyway, just a quick note to say, keep up the good work. And of course, it felt great to get that. But the part that I was reading that really just made my heart sink, frankly, was the comment about how this is his 34th year in private practice. Now, I don't know if this gentleman does his own billing or not, but it just got me thinking of the idea that if you're an attorney that's been doing your own billing for 34 years, or a majority of 34 years, it seems to me like that's probably something that's going to be very hard to break away from. But it also seems to me like that is a lot of time that could have been spent doing other things. And I'm not real fond of looking back at the past and saying coulda, shoulda, woulda. But what it really impressed upon me is the idea that there are tons of attorneys out there doing the exact same thing that could be learning from this guy and, you know, what he might have done for 34 years and making different decisions and making decisions that, you know, maybe I think will definitely improve your law firm and improve your practice. And just to be clear, I don't mean to imply that attorneys should not be reviewing bills or reviewing time entries or anything like that. My idea is simply that there is a place for an attorney in the billing process, and if the whole process is this long, the place for the attorney is like this long. So I'm really hopeful that you guys are taking a look at the way that billing is going out in your office and taking account of how much time you personally as the attorney or as the owner are spending on that, and looking for ways to get that off your plate, whether it's having somebody within the office do it for you, outsourcing it. There are a lot of different options that we can talk about in another video. But I definitely want to make sure that the attorneys out there that are preparing their own bills and sending them out, that you have given thought to and are coming up with a plan for how to get out of that job, because it's definitely something I think that will make your firm a lot healthier, both morale-wise and financially. So I hope that's given you something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me today, and we'll see you soon.